works. I'm just saying about the I can't speak. I'm so sorry. My computer works, so that's good. Anyway, I watched not watched. What am I on about? I bought a I went to this shop where you can have half cafe, half um record store. So, and I bought this because I really like the album. It's called ABBA Voyage from 2021 or something like that. Had to be very careful because there's a vinyl in here, or two or whatever vinyls in it. I don't know, but something like that. So I bought that today. Not today where you're watching this, but today on the what 18th, or is it 18th? Isn't it? Yeah, 18th of June. So yeah, I can't speak. I'm so sorry. But if you can't really see that, it's ABBA Voyage. So you probably recognise it by now. But you know what I mean. So yeah. On the back, there's some songs, obviously. Otherwise, there'll be no content. Sorry. So you can see the songs over here. Look. So yeah. Um, my thoughts on the album. That okay. My thoughts on the album. It's really, really good. I really like the Ever Voyage album that I listen to on digital or Spotify or YouTube or wherever. It's definitely not iTunes or whatever. It's definitely or something like that. It's definitely probably YouTube Music because I use YouTube Music a lot. I don't really use Spotify a lot, but never mind. Yeah. So back to ABBA. By the way, hoping I'm gonna do a video about my. Hopefully, I'm gonna do my thoughts on. Don't know what I was all about, but okay. My thoughts on my because the thing is, not this vinyl, but the previous vinyl like I talked about last year was about Thingamabob. It's the Visitors album, not the Voyage album that I got here, but the Visitors album. You probably recognise it if I show you the picture or something. I don't know, but anyway, so I talked about it and how rubbish it is, but actually it was in good condition all along. But for some weird reason, I had a weird vinyl player that had. I'm sorry, I had to come back to you guys. I can't remember what I just said. I'm so sorry. I came back from something because I can hear noises in my house. I thought, okay, what's going on? Anyway, so back to this. Good album. I really, really. This is one of my favorite, not the favorite, but one of my favorite ABBA albums ever that I have. So, or listen to or whatever. So, yeah. So back to So the Visitors album that I talked about last year or something like that was that it jumped a lot, but when we played it recently ish, if that makes sense. We played it recently, probably like some months ago for you, but for me it's probably a month ago for me. But anyway, or something like that. I don't know, but something like that. That the Visitors album was already in good condition, but for some weird reason, when I played it on my previous vinyl player, it just jumped a lot. So I had no idea what's going on. But yeah. So okay. So I got really nothing with this. I like this album really much, really much. I got, what I mean. I like this album. I think it's one of the best albums ever by ABBA. Even though it's not the classic ones, it's actually really really good. So yeah. So yeah, I do like some of their songs. I do like all their songs. Sorry, in this album because it's really peaceful on one end, and one end is really really entertaining in some ends as well. So that makes no sense, but okay. You know what I'm trying to say. Probably you heard the album ish. But yeah, I'm gonna play it later on, and I'm gonna show you the vinyl player and the music as well because of copyright claims. So I'm not going to show you that because I learned my lesson with over the years with copyright claims and not copyright strikes because I never have them, But You know what I mean? But yeah, so thank you much for watching. I'll see you next time with another ABBA review show, thingy the Bob. Um, I will actually do probably a video the next time, next or whatever, in this month or whatever. Next video probably be around ABBA Visitors album. So it talks about ABBA the Visitors album and why it's better now than before. If that makes sense, because for some weird reason, the previous vinyl player jumped with the pirate movie soundtrack, and it works now, as you probably do know, because I scheduled or premiered it for next year for the full album on my vinyl channel. So yeah. But yeah, so hope you had a good time in August or June or whatever you're watching this, or something like that. Um, yeah. But yeah, hope you had a good what? August, isn't it? It is August, isn't it? Yeah. I know what sometimes you know what day it is and you know what this and that is. But sometimes you feel like it's another month because the time goes so quick. For me it does anyway. That's why I do videos for the future. Not because of mental health stuff, because the time goes quick. It's just when you get older, the time goes quick. Don't know why that is, but okay. It's an age thing, probably. I'm not sure why, but it's an age thing. Um, but I do like that album. That's why I bought it in that record half cafe shop that you probably won't know of. But yeah. So I don't want to tell you where because I'm not bothered. But I do like ABBA occasionally, and I do. That's why you can when you have digital or physical albums of people, you can listen to it when you feel like it. It depends on how much your vinyl or CD player works, I know, but like, yeah. But I got a CD player obviously because I told you about some goth albums on CDs in the past. As you know, I like gothic architecture and gothic music sometimes. But yeah, 5 minutes. I have to go soon. Yeah, so I got nothing at the moment, but I will tell you one more time, or maybe or something like that. I can't. You know, sometimes you want to say something, but your brain doesn't let you say it. But yeah, so yeah, back to this. I will hopefully do it next time for talking about the Visitors album and how good it is now than it was before. If that makes sense. So yeah. Anyway, hope you let's try again. Hope you had a good time watching this, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Whatever. See ya.